Welcome to the rave.com. My name's Donnie. I'm here with Jesse of Emmure.
How we doing, everybody?
I'd like to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to do this. I know you're probably pretty busy today with the festival going on here.
Yeah, for sure, no problem. I mean, this is one of the things that we do. It keeps us busy,
Yeah.
the interviews and stuff. So
Right on. This is day 5, I believe, of the tour so far. How are
Yep.
things going with the tour?
things are panning out really, really well. I mean, for us, it's a lot of, it's a bigger crowd, it's a newer crowd. Our fans are still coming out, and it's the response is much better than I expected. I was hoping it would be good, of course.
Yeah.
And it kind of exceeded that a little bit. And it's only been 5 shows, and it's been in like North Dakota, Montana,
Yeah.
and places like that. So I know a place like the Rave that we've Emmure has played 5-6 times.
Yeah.
It'll be really, really good, and there's a lot of good places coming up. So I'm really, really excited on it. This is definitely something different with the arenas and everything.
Yeah, you guys, is there like 40 cities or something like that you guys are playing on this run? It's like a 7-week.
Yeah, it's a little over 7 weeks. I mean, Five Finger has a bunch of days off. There's a bunch of days off in the whole run, and we do a few shows on our own. And
doing one-offs in between.
Yeah, some things like that. So just do that.
Right on. You guys basically considered based in Queens, New York. That whole area seems to be like breeding ground for like hardcore bands, deathcore bands, metalcore. My good friend Danny Diablo's from there. Can you describe like that scene, like why that seems to be that way? With that's like it seems to be the scene there where a lot of that stuff is from.
Yeah, no, it's weird. It's like just like people from, I don't know, people that I know from the city, I guess, that are not to say that they're sharper or snappier than some other people, but I just feel like sometimes it's just cut out the crap, figure out what you want to do and do it, and a lot of good music definitely comes out of Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, all over the place. So many friends I have in bands.
I picture like when you see New York, it actually seems like the hardcore and like even the hip hop, guys from the early '90s. It feels New York. You know what I mean? Like
absolutely.
It's got that grittiness to it and stuff like that.
Dude, I feel that way about the whole East Coast, Jersey,
Philly. So
yeah, for sure, all the way up into Massachusetts and Connecticut and Rhode Island, all those areas. It's always heavy and hard. We'd always roll through doing shows 2005, 2006, and it was the kids moshed the hardest in the East Coast. I'd say.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I love it.
Yeah. How'd you guys hook up with Victory Records? You guys are signed to them right now. How did that come to be? Did you guys approach them or they approach you?
Well, long story short, we were approaching some labels, and we were like, I don't even think Victory would want to take us. We didn't even really consider an option at all. We just didn't know. We tried getting with this label, that label at the time, and no one wanted to do anything for us. And we were just like, all right, we were smashing at shows. We were getting, Emmure, you have to headline tonight, and it's just like, it was like that, doing the small shows, and we were doing well, so we didn't know what was going on. Then randomly, I got an email from Tony at Victory, and I couldn't believe it. I thought it was fake. Checked it out. I was like, wow, we really did. So they told us to showcase, and on the way out to California to go and start our first California tour, first time getting out to California, we stopped at Chicago, did a showcase, and he loved it. And
that's what I was going to ask. Victory, I know, was based in Chicago. They're still based there now?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So
right on. You guys do mix a lot of different metal genres into your sound. What are some of your influences? Obviously, like I said, you're from Queens, so you guys have that melting pot of that kind of stuff. But
yeah. I mean, I'm 29 years old now, man. I just been really, really into music and passionate about it and following it. I know it's a very cliche thing. A lot of people say, stuff like that.
But it's the truth. Yeah,
it's the truth. That's how you feel, and you take it to how far you want. I took it as far as to to take the feelings from all the bands that I like and give it into my own expression, into my hands, and that's how I can write album after album. Because that's it. There's no, I'm listening to this lately. Let me try to make Emmure sound like this. Like, no, like Emmure has its sound. Let's keep it rolling. And, but I would say like, I don't know, man. I used to listen to everything from Nirvana to Metallica, Pantera, Nile, Morbid Angel, everything, just the heaviest to this and that, the most obnoxious rap. I like the most I guess obnoxious or ignorant. Like the most hard rap, the hardest metal, the hardest anything.
It
anything
seems
that's,
hardcore is really closely related to even hip hop and stuff like that. Like Freddie Madball does it. A lot of the guys, like I said, Danny Diablo from Crown of Thorns and Scarhead.
Yep.
Especially a lot of East Coast and stuff like that. So it's very, I think, closely intertwined and stuff like that.
I would definitely say so. I mean, even back in the day when they did the whole Biohazard and Onyx thing and all that, that was
that
crazy.
set me off, man. I went crazy for that.
And it's hard to do things like that nowadays, but the reality is it still is hand in hand. I have so many friends that go to metal shows that are all, love rap. They listen to rap often. I go to sleep, listen to rap, listen to Deftones, cool stuff like that. People would be like, whoa, listen to Seosin, this and that. That's crazy. It's like, you know what I mean? I guess, fills all the gaps up, so.
Yeah. Right on. Well, this is your fifth time playing the rave so far since 2009.
Fifth, there it
Do you
is.
guys have a fave story or anything like that, or is there one time that you remember more than another? Is it
I mean, we've always. I mean, once we got somebody that works here walk us around this whole place and showed us all the stuff and explained the real stories and the bullshit and this and that and all these different things, and that was really cool. But I heard a really funny story I wasn't here for. Born of Osiris was here, and their drummer Cam, he painted his face black, completely, and went down to the pool area, and they brought somebody else. I don't know who it was from another band. Like, yo, check it out, it's haunted. And he jumped out and scared him and scared the kid so much. That's what I heard. So hopefully, if you guys see this, you can figure out who this is right away. Somebody text me, please.
Yeah, right on.
It's funny.
Well, I appreciate your time. Trespass America. 7 weeks, and then Emmure, what's coming up for you guys next for your record? Are you guys working on anything right now?
No, I'm not working on a new record yet. We're touring off this one very hard, very efficiently, keeping it going. We just came back from Europe doing all the fests, all the big fests and stuff for about 3.5 weeks. We were home for like 7-8 days. Started this tour, flew right in, and so we're doing this tour. Then basically we're supposed to be home all of September, and then do a headlining tour, which will be cool. Hopefully we'll come back in this area, and then we'll do a European run with direct support for Parkway Drive, which should be awesome because they have a new record coming out. And
very cool.
Great dudes.
There's a lot of touring on the horizon for you guys.
Yeah, the whole, December's off, and we'll see what happens in September if it fills up. So you never know, but that's the way it looks. So.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, brother.
Check it out, therave.com. Emmure, playing the Trespass America tour.
Yes.